ॐ सहनावतु सहनो भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावतीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। Namaste. Life itself is a battlefield. It's a war. If you have a peace of mind, in spite of problems and challenges, that means you don't have to listen to this lecture. Okay, see, all of us struggling for the peace of mind. Now, there is a beautiful scripture in Sanatana Dharma about a Bhagavad Gita. Now you have to understand that all of us have a kind of a attachment. In Sanskrit they say, raga, and moha, delusion, and soha is the sorrow. All of us. So the power of attachment is really killing us. Now we are completely confused. What is right? What is wrong? What is to be done? What could not be done? Okay, this is what you call it, the delusion and the sorrow, the grief. Now, if one does not have all these three, then you don't have to go to this particular session. That means attachments. See, all of us have it. Okay, you are suffering on that. And delusion, you are going all the possibilities, what to do and what not to do. And also the grief, the sorrow. So once you feel that you have it, then there is a kind of the solution. See, for example, if I want to see my face, so I cannot see it. So I need a mirror. Even then, I get only the reflection of my face, not the original face. Similarly here, if you want to understand your own true nature, that means you have a kind of a scriptures which will act as a mirror. So from this context, so I want to introduce Bhagavad Gita. So it is a Sanatana Dharma. It is a eternal teaching. Okay, so we are all like Arjuna, without a Krishna. See, all of us are like Arjuna. We are absolutely helpless without a Krishna. When you talk about Arjuna, see, he was very great archer. He was a great warrior, very courageous, very intelligent, very handsome. He had so many arts, but still, when the time comes to fight, but he was not able to do it. Why? With all the qualities, Arjuna could not fight. So that means all of us like Arjuna. Now, we don't have a Krishna. Now, that is where we have to really understand the relevance of Bhagavad Gita. So, Bhagavad Gita tells you the problem of every situation in the life. So, let us understand, why should you have a Bhagavad Gita? No, I don't want to go into the detail. This particular session is just to create a kind of a curiosity for you to go into the Bhagavad Gita. Now, as I told you, Arjuna, the mighty warrior in Mahabharata, he is little bit worried about losing his dear and friends and relatives in the battlefields. Now, I told you, the life is like a battlefield. Now we have the same situation. So almost it is like a war. on every day, isn't it? You are being attached. Okay, you always try to do something where you can always succeed. You always want to be happy, isn't it? So in this Mahabharata, Krishna teaches Arjuna, okay, in the battlefields. So for you to understand, the life itself is a battlefield. We have to fight. There is no choice. For that, Krishna gives us a tremendous amount of the teaching. See, Arjuna, he does not want to fight. Most of us like us, isn't it? But we have to fight if there is a kind of a situation. Then, Lord Krishna, Arjuna's friend, is a philosopher, and he gave the self-knowledge in the battlefield to inspire him to fight for the righteousness. So what do you mean by that? See, all of us know what is right and what is not right. But unfortunately, we don't have the courage to fight against the unrighteousness. Now, this is the purpose of this particular session. That means I know what is right. Okay. Now I am succumbing because I got the kind of the attachment, delusion, and sorrow. Now the whole Bhagavad Gita tells you, fight, get up and fight. This is the main teaching of Bhagavad Gita. See, Gandhi, he had so many problems, and he made a beautiful statement. Quote, when doubts haunt me, when disappointment stares at me in the face, and I see no hope in the horizon, I turn to Bhagavad Gita and I find a verse to comfort me. And I immediately began to smile in the midst of the overwhelming sorrow. This is a statement of Gandhi. See, all of us know the struggle he went through for the freedom. Right? Now, I also have the same, the feeling. So whenever I have problem in life, right, any disappointment, then what happens? I always go through a Bhagavad Gita, and it gives me a tremendous amount of courage and wisdom. So it is a beautiful solution. It's a real medicine for a kind of the problems. Now, when we talk about the Bhagavad Gita, it is happened the battlefields between the Kauravas and the Pandavas. Krishna was a driver and Arjuna was fighting in the battle. Now, what happened? Now Arjuna becomes absolutely helpless. Arjuna thought that he can solve his problem. Okay. And he kept on, telling, Krishna, what is dharma? What is adharma? Why should I kill the grandfather and also my guru? So he keeps on telling so many things. But Krishna was just listening. Okay. That means to understand the spirit of the conversation with the helpless Arjuna, with the Lord Krishna, who is the Jagat Guru. I would like to highlight some of the points. Why should you read Bhagavad Gita? Okay, then the choice is yours. So one is, see, all of us have a tremendous amount of emotion. It is good. Okay, but the most important thing, so you must have a control with the emotion and also attend your duties. Next is, get rid of the ignorance through the knowledge. That means when I say ignorance, it is like a darkness. So the one and the only way to get rid of the darkness is the light. That is the light of wisdom given by Krishna. And you get a tremendous amount of inner strength. Why? The power of your knowledge. That gives you a tremendous amount of the inner strength. Then it also gives you a kind of a guideline of leading a balanced life. It talks about so many things, including the food and the activities, rest and everything also. Okay, so the only thing all of us we need is. Okay, then the importance of action. Now we are going to discuss about this. Then also about the meditation and the yoga. So when you talk about the meditation and yoga, it's a question of the controlling the mind and the purifying the mind. And also try to understand that you must have a guru. See, for example, you want to learn physics, chemistry, mathematics. You need a guru. And for the self-knowledge, that means you need a absolutely living and credible guru. Okay. Then what happens? Transcend the opposites. See, what do you mean by the transcend? That means you know the cold and hard, and success and failure, and honor and dishonor. Okay, there are so many things opposites. Now, how can you really transcend? See, this is the powerful scriptures which keeps on telling you. That means you must have a kind of a courage to transcend, because your life is full of ups and downs. Now, if you want to fight, the bottom line of happiness is, yes, I must understand. Okay, I will not, succumb. I will fight. So the message I want to give it to you is, yes, now I can't see my face. I am talking about the original face. Okay, that means I need a mirror or a reflecting medium. Right? Now I can see my reflection of my face. Similarly here, to understand yourself or to understand myself, isn't it? So I need a mirror. That mirror is the scriptures, like a Bhagavad Gita. Now I am just initiating to this particular study of Bhagavad Gita, and it is up to you. So whatever I am telling, few minutes, so it will not be sufficient. But you have to think and refer so many books and other things also. Because it is the eternal truth. It is not only for one religion. It is a religion which is universal. So, just think that if you want to understand yourself, if you want to get rid of this ignorance, that means you have to go through it. Okay, take care, all the best. Om Sarve Bhavantu Suginaha Sarve Santu Niramaya Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschid Dukkha Bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.